Welcome back to another YouTube Shorts Masterclass. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I edit my viral YouTube Shorts. I'm going to be creating two different types of videos. The first one is going to be original content that I just filmed in my apartment. And the second video is going to be a crazy football AI video. And I'm going to show you step by step, sourcing the clips, editing it on Canva, and then posting it onto YouTube. And then a few days later, we'll look at the performance and see if they went viral, if they made enough money, etc., etc. So this is going to be a really helpful video if you already have your own YouTube Shorts channel, but you're still a bit stuck on views, you really want to get it monetized, or if you're just starting out, you have no idea what to do, just watch this video, watch this whole tutorial, and you will gain so much helpful and free knowledge. But just before we get started, can you please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already? Maybe share it to some friends. Comment down below if you have any questions. Now let's get straight into it. So right now on the screen, we're looking at my YouTube Shorts channel's analytics. Now it's a football YouTube Shorts channel. It's got over 430 million views. It's about under 2 years old now. I got my channel monetized on the third month. When I started posting videos on YouTube, I had never edited a video before. I had no idea what I was doing, but I just kept persevering and I was able to make it work clearly. I really just want to show you guys how simple it is. Don't overthink it when you're creating videos. I edit everything in Canva. And as I'm going to show you in today's video, we're going to use one of these clips for the original footage. I'm going to make two separate videos, original and AI. Firstly, let's look at the AI side of things. We're going to go on TikTok. We're going to look at some clips that have potential to go viral. I'm going to put it all together in Canva, and then I'm going to put some audio and post it. Then we're going to do the same with the original content. I really just want to show you guys how easy it is, how simple it is to get started. And once you know what you're doing, you can generate a lot of views on YouTube for your own channels and start making some decent passive income. And I just want to give you guys an idea of the type of content that I post on my channel. As you can see, I'm in this video here. It was my most recent post. It's actually doing quite well, 130,000 views. It's me just pointing to different footballers. They're very well-known players like Messi, Yamal, Ronaldo, and Mbappe. They do pretty well. The original content of me just pointing and doing weird stuff, they do all right. The videos that do very well on my channel at the moment are videos like, I'll give you a good example. This one here, it's got 15 million views. I got all of the clips from TikTok and it is brain rot. I'll be honest, like I wouldn't watch it myself, but I know that majority of my audience are younger kids. So it's got over 340,000 likes. It's just really mindless content, to be honest. Like if you're a football fan and you're a grown adult, you're going to think this is just weird and keep scrolling. But if you're a kid, you're going to be really entertained by this kind of stuff. And yeah, it's done very well. It's got millions and millions of views. That was a recent video that I posted a few weeks ago now, and it's just done really well for my channel. But across the board, you know, I've got a few videos that are under 100K. My channel typically averages around 20 to 30 million views each month. But from a weekly view, I may have some videos that don't crack 500,000, a few that go over 1 million. I used to be able to get over 1 million views every single upload, but that was before I transitioned to original content. Now I try to mix it up a bit because I was a bit scared of getting my channel demonetized. I really want to make this clear to you guys. If you do have your own channels, try not to lean so much on AI content because there are a lot of channels getting banned at the moment or demonetized because they just rely on AI slop. You can make money and get millions of views by using this type of transferable AI content, but it's extremely saturated in the football niche. I just want to show you how I do it. You can definitely do the same on your channel. It doesn't have to be football, but it is a lot harder to get started in something that's already extremely saturated. I was quite lucky in the football niche because there are already so many other channels getting millions of views, but because football is so topical, there's always stuff going on. People are obsessed with these players. It's always going to be trending and you can always make content about this specific topic. But just with your own channels, choose wisely, choose topics, choose niches that are evergreen. They're always going to be getting views. If you choose a really small niche, don't expect to get viral videos every single upload. Be smart about it and just keep trying new ideas, new things. Honestly, my channel took off when I was using unique ideas, putting football and myself into the videos. I was getting a lot of views and I was just a bit different to the other channels. And I always try to be a bit more creative so that I can try new ideas and potentially get millions and millions of views from different types of video edits. Okay, so now we're on TikTok and I'm going to type in Ronaldo AI. There are so many good clips on TikTok that aren't used on YouTube, and I don't know why that is. Maybe more people are on TikTok these days, but I've just found a lot of viral clips that I've been able to put onto YouTube and they go viral. So always look at TikTok or Instagram to find different clips. If you have an unoriginal channel and you just use reused content, it's probably the best way of just getting ideas. By the way, I have no idea what I'm going to do for this video. That's why I'm just showing you in real time, see where my head goes and what type of videos we decide to make. Okay, so I've just been looking at TikTok for a few minutes and I found some pretty good clips. So I found a few separate videos. Basically, the idea in my head is there's footballers, they're getting a bit chunky, and the second clip will be just them working out and getting into shape. And the best way to download clips from TikTok onto your browser is just by copying the URL, typing in TikTok to MP4, just click this top link. Then you just paste in the link, click download, and always do it with HD. So click this one. You just have to watch an ad. And then once you click that, it'll just download it straight into your desktop in HD. Guys, it's really that easy. Then you just go into Canva and we can just upload file. So I can just select this one here and it's already downloading on our workspace here. As soon as that's downloaded, we can then start using it to edit. Now I'm going to fast forward and just put all of the clips that we just found on TikTok onto my desktop and then put it into Canva. And then we're going to start the editing process. So now the videos are all in Canva. These ones here are all the clips that I just downloaded. So I already have a similar edit with the exact same players that we're going to have in this new video. And it's them at the gym. So I'm going to combine both of those videos now. So in this one, it's going to be the players before they get fit. And then I'm going to bring in the clips from another video that I already posted that got around 200,000 views. We're going to combine them, make a bit of a story out of it. So all I need to do is just paste in these players' faces into this whiteboard here, put in the clips and then add some audio, and that's the edit done. In order for me to show you guys how I'm going to do this, I'm just going to put my mic on my shirt like that. So first, you just want to select the players and then paste them onto this whiteboard. I'm going to zoom in a bit. So Modric isn't in the video, so we're going to take him out and take out the Croatian flag. And then I'm just going to fit them on the screen. So we've only got the 5 players here. So we can make the flags slightly bigger. And I'll just select all of these flags and then just drag them up a bit. That looks good. Then I'm just going to match the flags with the player faces. So Swedish for Ibrahimovic. Shuffle them over a bit. And then I'm just going to align the players so they are better on screen. Now in this white space is where we put the actual clips. And I just try to make sure that my videos only go for about 20 to 30 seconds. That's definitely the perfect benchmark in order to have enough retention, but at the same time, make sure that the video doesn't drag out for too long and you lose viewers. So firstly, we've got Ronaldo. He's eating a pizza. Now I always make sure to turn the volume down. And we're just going to want to trim it to the first clip of Ronaldo. So I'm just going to get the first 3 seconds. That looks good. And then I'm just going to make it fit the screen and just bring it down a bit and then adjust it like this. Then I'm just going to put in the footage of him at the gym looking really fit. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same for the other players in the video and show you the final result. Cool. So as you can see, I've now put in every single player in the video. And it honestly took me about 10 minutes. It was just a bit of copying and pasting, putting each clip in and then just making it fit the screen. I've also added in the number 1. So every time a player appears on the screen, I just have a pop animation of the 1 appearing on the screen. And then I've also added in the audio. So we've got the pop sound effect for when the number comes on and also just some background music. I usually use the same 4 or 5 songs. This is just a really trending Brazilian song. A lot of football fans know the song, so that's why I always put it in the video. And in order to get audio or any type of music into Canva, you just have to do the same when you're uploading clips. You just click upload file and then make sure you already have the audio downloaded. Just do YouTube to MP3 and that's how I put the music into my video. Same goes for sound effects as well. If you do want access to so many different and great sound effects, just check the video description. I've got a Google file and it's got all sound effects that you can download yourself and put into your own edits. It's really helpful. So once I put all the clips together, the video is now complete. The last thing that I have to do is just put in this end screen. So it says who wins, subscribe and like for Messi and Ronaldo. And I use this in every single one of my edits. It's honestly gotten me so many subscribers, so many likes, and all I had to do was just copy it in from this previous edit that I did. I just removed this player and added another player in that's in the new video, but it was really easy for me to make this. And as you can see, I've got that neon theme in each of my videos. So if we look at the top of the screen, you've got the flickering lights, and that was just added in by me going to elements, typing in neon, and just having this type of effect at the top of the video. I use that in every single video just to make it a bit more engaging and for people to recognize that it's a Nick Baller video by using that neon flashing light. Now, if you want to use something similar, I wouldn't suggest using neon because it's already extremely saturated. A lot of other channels have copied that idea, but just make sure it could be a popping color, some type of flare or animation. Doesn't have to be too much, but it's definitely helped with my channel and just making it a bit more recognizable as one of my videos. And once you're done with your video and you're ready to export it, just click share, download, and always make sure it's in ultra high definition because as you can see, you can change the quality. I always just make sure it's UHD in 4K and then click download. Once it's downloaded, we're now going to upload it onto YouTube. All right, so the video is just downloaded. I just want to show you the full video. So we've got Ronaldo eating a pizza. Then it cuts to him at the gym. He's obviously really fit. And it's just the same pattern. So a player's eating unhealthy and then he's really fit at the gym. And I got all of these clips from TikTok. It took me about 10 to 15 minutes to source all of them, downloading them using the TikTok to MP4. And then once I put it into Canva, it was another 10 to 15 minutes of just me putting it all together and editing it. So altogether, let's say it took me about half an hour to create this video. And now when we post it to YouTube, it takes less than 5 minutes. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. So we're going to click create here, upload video. Select files. We've got the video here, footballers hit the gym. And I'm just going to reuse the details of one of my other videos just to save some time. So I usually upload my videos on my phone using the YouTube app, but I'm just going to do it on my laptop because it's easier to show you guys. So in order to create the title, we're just going to use the players' names in the video. So I'm going to remove Modric, and I'll just make sure it's the order in which they appear on the screen. So yeah, that's perfect. So for the description, I'm just going to use the exact same words as the title. And now I'm also just going to put in a few hashtags. We got football, shorts, Ronaldo, Messi. I'm also going to add hashtag Mbappe because he was in the video. And then hashtag gym because they're at the gym. Always make sure you click no, it's not made for kids because otherwise it will show on YouTube Kids and affect your ad revenue. And then at the end of that, I've just put in some tags. We've got football, Ronaldo, Messi, all the players, gym, and then that's basically all you need to do. So next up, we're going to make sure that it's suitable for ads. So you just have to submit a rating, none of the above. And I always make sure to add a related video. Now make sure you're always doing this on your own channels. It just helps you get more views because people will always click the next link to your other uploads. And when I link this, I always make sure to use my trick shot video. It's the only long form video on my channel, but it's just generating a lot of ad revenue by people clicking onto that link. So always make sure to include it. It's a really good tip. If you haven't been doing it already, make sure you're doing it. And next, we just had to make sure that all the checks are complete. Visibility. Now I'm going to post it on private just to make sure I can change the thumbnail on my phone. Once I've done that, I'll show you exactly how I post it, but it's really easy. It takes a few minutes. And as soon as we're done with that, we can post it and get heaps of views. So I've just gone on my phone and changed the thumbnail. So now if we go into details, you'll see here that I've changed it to the first frame of the video with Ronaldo eating the pizza. It's probably the most engaging. I always make sure to add Ronaldo in the thumbnail. It's as easy as that. We see that the video quality is in HD, 4K, perfect. All you need to do is just put it on public, done, save, and now it's live for the whole of the internet to watch the video. Anyone that's going through their shorts feed should hopefully have this video go straight onto their feed. So as we can see, the video is now live on the channel. It's too early to tell if it's going to go viral or not. When I say viral, exceed 1 million views. But at the end of this video, after a few days, I'll show you the performance, show you exactly how this video performed in terms of views and how much money it made. Now in the second part of this video, I'm now going to create the original content video edit. So if we go back into Canva, you select mobile video and it just gives you a clear canvas. Now, I already filmed a few videos of me jumping around my apartment, choosing left or right. And if we go to videos, we can now get rid of these clips here because we no longer need them. Just make sure to always keep your Canva uploads refreshed so you don't have a lot of junk that you don't need. So I've created 5 separate videos. I'm now going to select a random one and we're going to edit so there's going to be a player on either side of me. And then I'm going to choose left or right. And it's honestly going to be a very simple and easy edit. I don't know what players I'm going to add yet, but I'll make sure it's topical and something that people can relate to so it gets more views. It's going to be really easy. Let's get into it. So I've put in the footage of me jumping around, as you can see here. And the video I'm going to try to copy is this one where it's Ronaldo and another player. I'm just choosing in between. And I'm just going to put the number of the player's shirt. Ronaldo is going to be 7 and he's going to be versing other players like Messi, who's number 10, Haaland, who's number 9. And it'll be very easy for me to just copy and paste from my other edit that I've already done. So firstly, I'm just going to rename this Ronaldo versus players numbers. Okay. So the first thing that I need to do is make sure that the footage that I've put in matches the screen. So that's just the phone screen that we're trying to align with. Then I'm going to just use this as a template. So we've got Ronaldo, we've got another player like Beckham. So I'm just going to copy in this part here. I'll zoom in so it's easy for you guys to see. And I'm going to paste that in just like this. So that's been pasted in and I'm just going to make sure that Ronaldo is on the right side of the page. So we're going to put the flag there. We're going to remove him so I'll get a new image. And I'm going to make sure that the volume is on 0 because we're going to have music in the background. I'm also going to speed up the video a bit just so it goes a bit quicker. We want to aim for around the 20 to 23 second mark, which is just perfect. So I've just gone ahead and clipped up the whole video and then just added in the Portuguese flag. So if I click play, it's just me looking around, pointing to nothing, and Ronaldo's going to be on this side. That's why I'm choosing him each time. It looks extremely ridiculous without any of the players here. It feels even more silly when I'm filming it because I'm just being a dork in my apartment. But honestly, guys, when I put it all together, it'll look a bit more recognizable as a viral video. Now, all I need to do in order to get the players in is, if we look here, I've already got the picture of Ronaldo, so I've just copied and I'll just paste it in. And once it's pasted in like this, I can just drag it across onto the side of the screen. And then you can easily just drag it so it can make him a bit smaller. And I'll just put him here. Now, to get images onto Canva, all you need to do is just go into Google Images or take a screenshot of Instagram or something, and then just paste it directly into your project. It's super easy. And now what I'm going to do is just get different pictures of players on the internet and put them on this side of the screen because Ronaldo is the key player in this video. He's going to be shown throughout the entire video. And then each time there's a new screen, a new player, it's just going to be Ronaldo versus that player. I choose Ronaldo, and then that's the end of the video. It's going to be an extremely easy edit. I'm going to get all those photos off Google Images, paste them in, and then I'll show you an update. And just to give you an idea of how easy it is to paste in photos off Google Images, I found this picture of Ronaldo, and I'm just going to copy the image. Then I'm going to go back to our project and just paste it in. So once it's pasted in, you'll see that it's still got the background here. So a really great benefit of paying for a Canva subscription is you get this feature called a background remover. As soon as I click that, it takes 10 seconds, not even. And then we've got a picture of Ronaldo. Now I'm going to put that in the top right corner. I'll frame it so it looks like it's fitted. And then I'll just put it like this. Perfect. Then I always add an outline just to make the video pop a bit more. You can also add filters just to texture the color. That looks good. Then I'll go to shadows, outline. and I'll give him a white outline. And I do this in pretty much all my videos for the player. Great. I'll put it to 10 to adjust it. And then as we can see here, he's in front of that VS sign. So you just double click layer, show layers, and you can choose which way that Ronaldo is going to be. So I'm just going to put him behind the VS. The picture of him standing will always be at the front of the project. And it's that easy. So I've just put in the picture of Ronaldo. I'm now going to do that for all of the different players, and I'll show you how good it looks. Okay, guys, so I've added in all the players. The first one you see here is Neymar standing next to Ronaldo. Now, it's the exact same process. Copy the images, paste them into your Canva project, and then remove the background. Like I said before, if you want that feature, you do have to pay a monthly fee. For me, I pay about 20 Australian dollars a month, and it's so worth it. It's the only fee I pay for my YouTube channel. Everything else is net profit. So it's a no-brainer to use that background remover if you're making this type of content. So as we see across the video, different players show up on the screen, and I'm always choosing Ronaldo. It goes for 22 seconds. And I'm going to show you the final product just to give you an idea of how easy it was for me to create compared to the first original footage of just me standing and jumping. So it starts off, we've got the two numbers on the screen. So I pick Ronaldo goes to 1. I just pasted that in from the other video I created as well. And yeah, it looks a lot better with the players actually next to me. It gives the video a lot more context. And I think it's just easy for people that relate to football who like Ronaldo to like and subscribe to this type of content. Like I said before as well, it's mainly aimed at children. I don't think many adults at all watch my videos unless it's their parents' accounts. This type of content, as you can see, it's not very stimulating for a grown adult to look at and watch. But that's okay because, it doesn't affect, even if you have a specific demographic, it doesn't affect your monetization. So I'll still get paid for this type of content. It's very different to the AI content. I try to keep a good versatility between original and AI, just so it doesn't get saturated with that AI slop content. I try to make it recognizable to have myself in the videos, just so one day if I want to create only original content, it's an easier transition if I start from scratch and have to create a new channel just with my face playing football. So that video only took me about 15 minutes to edit, and it was very easy because all I had to do was just select some of the content from my other video and just paste it back in here. For example, we use the same sound effects, we use the same song, and then I just got some players off Google Images of Messi, Neymar, just pasted them in. And then as I did for the other video, I just created this end screen. I pasted in the players that were in the video, put them in this last final clip so people can engage, like, and subscribe. 22 seconds long, super easy. It was actually longer for me to film all the clips and footage before I even started editing. So once you do it more often and become a bit of an expert in editing your videos, it becomes so easy. And I try to post a single video every single day. And I usually just edit them in a batch. So on the weekend, I'll create 7 edits and I'll make sure that they're scheduled to post on YouTube. So I don't have to go into the app every single time I want to upload a video. And now I'll show you how to schedule a post because I want to upload this video around midday tomorrow afternoon. So I'm just going to post a video on my laptop again. So I've just put in the title, the description, use a few hashtags. Then we're going to go down and the tags are the same as well. Next, make sure it's suitable. Again, very easy. Just say none of the above because nothing's controversial about this video. Then I'm going to add in that related video of me doing the trick shots. It's almost at 200,000 views. So that's pretty good. It's mostly come from just organic traffic through watching my shorts. So I'll select that again. Now to schedule, it's super easy. You just click this setting here. We're going to want to select it for tomorrow, the 20th. And I'm going to set it to 12:45 p.m. in the afternoon, and that's GMT time zone. So I'm in the UK currently. So that's a pretty good time for me to post. The most views for my channel usually come around the mid to late afternoon slot. So that's perfect for me, 12:45 p.m. As we can see, the thumbnail here isn't updated. I'll do that off camera on the YouTube app on my phone. But for now, we're just going to schedule the video. It's going to be uploaded automatically tomorrow at 12:45. And it's super easy. So if you've got a few different channels or you're not always on your phone at a specific time, just schedule, post it, saves you so much hassle. It's very, very easy. Now I'm going to just wait a few days. I'll come back and show you exactly how the video's performed. It's been the first hour of this video, the AI video of the players getting fit. It's got almost 7,000 views, 400 likes. It's still very early to tell if it's going to go viral or not. I'll have a better idea within the first 24 hours, and then it could go viral. It could flatline at 20,000 views. We still don't know. So in the next part of the video, I'll come back and I'll show you exactly how both videos performed. See you very soon, and we'll go through the video's analytics together.
1,000,000 zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
All right, guys, it's been 5 days since I created those shorts. Now we're going to look through the analytics. I'm going to show you exactly how they performed and why I think, they didn't do so well. Firstly, let's have a look at the AI video. So usually with AI videos, they do pretty well on my channel. That's why I post them quite frequently, because I know that they're going to account for most of the views that I get monthly. But if we have a look here in analytics, now this video is currently stuck on 38,000 views, which is for my channel very bad. As we can see, it's only made under $2, gained us 34 subscribers, but ever since I posted it, it just hasn't taken off. It's not to say that it won't in the future, but highly doubtful. If it hasn't already gone viral, this video is going to flatline anywhere between 40 to 50,000 views. As we can see here, this blue line indicates where it's heading. The gray is where I usually fall. And then if it was to go viral, it'd be, somewhere up here, past that gray space. Why do I think this video didn't perform well? Well, it's only got a 69% in terms of retention. Now, it was a short video, but it just didn't have that watch time. We need people to stay engaged throughout the entire video. And I honestly think it's just because this type of content is saturated. I've already used another video with those players at the gym, using already a few of those clips that we've seen in this video. So that's probably why, to be honest, if my viewers already have seen that video, they're not going to stay and watch pretty much a carbon copy of that exact video. Pretty disappointing, but this is good. This is showing you guys that just because you have AI content or it's in football doesn't mean it's going to go viral. My channel has over 3 million subscribers, and I'm struggling to get 50,000 views on a video that was posted 5 days ago. Yeah, that's not good. So I guess this is just showing us that it's not always so straightforward. I'll just show you the swipe rate as well. So 69% of people stayed to watch, 31% swiped away. Usually on my channel, I aim to have anywhere between 75% upwards. If you've got anything less than 70% on the stay to watch swipe rate, I'm going to be honest, it's probably not going to go viral, just because you need very high retention stats to make a video keep circulating throughout the algorithm and be pushed out to everyone's shorts feed. So this is just not going to go viral, unfortunately. If it's not relevant or the content's already saturated, it's not going to go viral. No matter how engaging the clips are, it's just not going to work out that way. Now let's have a look at the original content. So that was the second video I edited and posted. See if that video performed any better than this AI one. The original content, the video of me standing and pointing to Ronaldo, fortunately it did very well considering it's an original content video. Now it's still under 200,000 views, but as we can see, it's almost outperforming the gray typical views, which is good because it could exceed and get more hundreds of thousands of views. We're still not sure. It's gained us 400 subscribers, only made $6, which really isn't good, but it still has potential to get more and more views. And it's very interesting to see this video do better than the other one, because the original content doesn't always outperform the AI content. But it makes me feel good when an original content video with my face in the video does well, because it seems like people enjoy watching my content. And if I only made original content, I'm quite confident that I could still maintain good views, gain subscribers, and still make money from that type of content. So that's a win, I guess. This already has a much higher percentage. So 76.6% of people stayed to watch. And this just proves my claim before. If you have anything over 75%, it will do well. Even if it's a shorter video, it still will have good enough retention for it to be pushed out to more and more accounts. So that's definitely a positive thing, and it's probably the reason why it is getting so many views. It's got very good engagements. There's a few comments, a few likes. The video itself was super basic, as you saw when I was editing it, but these types of videos do pretty well for me. I just look like a fool when I'm doing it, and they're not always the most stimulating videos, especially if you're a football fan, but I'm guessing majority of the people that watch this are younger people who are entertained by flashing lights and noises. This type of content it is monetizable. It's technically original content because it's just me, and then I just put some Google images just to show that there are footballers on the screen. But it's still not going to stop me from creating AI content because I can't always film everything. You don't want to be creating the exact same video every single time. You've got to keep it versatile and have different videos just so your audience doesn't get bored and you can always try new and creative ideas. So yeah, that was both of the analytics for those videos. Collectively, we made $8. Now, when you think about it, it only took me about an hour to create the videos, but for $8, it's really not worth it. But then all you need is one viral video, one super viral video, and you could be making hundreds or thousands of dollars. So it's hard to tell, especially when you're editing. But if you just stay consistent, you are bound to have more viral videos than videos that flop like this one. Fortunately for me, I've posted enough videos now to not have to dwell on the videos that don't perform because I know that tomorrow I could potentially upload a video that gets millions of views within a week. So that's just something to think about. Before I end this video, I just want to see what you guys think. Now, as we can see, my channel is majority original content with some AI clips, but sometimes when I make these videos, I feel like I could be doing a lot more, and this channel definitely has the potential to keep growing in subs and get millions and millions of views. I've been thinking of creating something similar to Celine Dept. Now, she does football challenge videos. She's huge. She's got over 50 million subscribers. If you've seen some of my content, obviously that video before the original content that got 200,000 views, I can be creating videos like this. They're like challenge style videos. It's football. It's very engaging. She's got a huge audience because her videos don't have any language, no English. So anyone from around the world understands football can watch these videos. They are quite quirky, but as you can see, she meets a lot of footballers. She's probably earning thousands and thousands of dollars every single month just from ads revenue alone. She's got a huge Instagram and TikTok following with millions and millions of followers. And I just think that this type of content, as much as my other content does go viral and get views, I think it's a bit outdated. And this is just something for you guys watching. If you are feeling like you could be doing more with your channels and expand from saturated content, this type of content is probably what I'll start to do next. I just need to come up with the good ideas. And look, she goes all around the world, so it would be pretty cool to be able to travel and make YouTube videos at the same time and get paid for it. That's the dream, right? When I started my YouTube channel, I just did it to earn a decent passive income. Now, I've already done that. I've created thousands of dollars monthly just by using YouTube and creating the videos that you guys have seen me make. But I feel like there's a lot more to it than that. You need to be dedicated. You need to want to do this and have an audience that are loyal and like the content you create. Otherwise, it can just get a bit boring and stagnant, and you don't really feel like you're doing it for a purpose. That's how I kind of feel at the moment. But I obviously love creating these videos for you guys because at least I can teach people and help you guys have the same success. But with my football channel, I think it's ready for me to start a new chapter and to really take this seriously and create content that I actually want to be creating. And who knows, it could take me around the world. I could be meeting football players. It's just a matter of trying and seeing if it works. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you found some value, please like, please subscribe, comment any questions you have. I think this was a great representation of YouTube Shorts in general. Even if you have really good ideas, you have to execute them. If your video doesn't go viral, just keep posting. It happened to me when I began my journey, but I just kept posting. Even if I had a video that flopped, the next day you just keep uploading until you find some rhythm, you have a tempo, and then you just go for it. And you get a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, and you can start making money. It's a great feeling. And your channel could literally grow overnight. That's exactly what happened to me. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one.